Hello everyone. Hello. I was about to say it feels like I'm missing something, but I don't really need anything except myself for these streams. So I think I'm good. I don't think I'm missing anything. But yeah, what's up, Flo? How are you guys doing today? Oh brother. What's up, guys? Today we are drawing Scarlett, who is Rebecca's mom in One Piece. Not Rebecca in the chat. Different person. But yeah, I started a bit of it already. Figured might as well do the stream then. Yeah. I thought you were not going to stream at this point. Yeah. Me neither, to be honest, but I said I promised to do a stream tomorrow, or yesterday. So like, yeah. I mean, then again, I'm never gonna like fulfill like my promises for like times, but you know. Yeah. So, we got this so far, as the outline. But yeah, I'm scared of how to do the dress, because drawing fabric, yeah, that's your mom, yep. Doing fabric and stuff is really tough for me, but I'll figure it out. Well, we'll figure it out. But yeah. Anyway, yeah. How's the music? The music's too loud. Take a check. Doing fabric and stuff is really tough for me, but I'll figure it out. Well, we'll figure it out. It's fine. Alright, but yeah, cool. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, yeah. How are you guys doing today? It's finally Friday, so I mean, hell yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Chill stream. Chill stream. Very short stream, probably. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I should like start like outlining key points of like conversation topics for streams, because like I don't know if these are exactly that entertaining. Elevator music. It sounds like it. It's Nintendo music specifically though. I got 0 sleep. What? You had 0 sleep last night, dog? You might need some. That's actually crazy. How are you gonna get 0? Well, I guess on later. Yeah, but like, why? Dog, that's crazy. But hopefully you get some sleep soon. Yeah, that is wild. I am always getting too much sleep, actually, which does not seem like it'd be a thing, but it is a thing. The amount of time I lose in a day is actually crazy from how much I sleep. It is bad. Like, if I have an addiction, it is a sleeping addiction for sure. Which, yeah, would not be good for next year, because I'm gonna need to be waking up early in the morning, but yeah, it's been a while since I've had like a long streak of like waking up at like 7 and stuff. Which is not good. It is not good. But yeah. It was my choice. I'm so tired in the day. I have so much energy at night. Oh, is your like sleep schedule just completely off? Just completely messed up? I posted my friend's product of Mellow My Shorts. I think it's good. Ooh, word. Okay. Oh, final. Sorry, didn't read that right. My final result, let's see. Ah, that looks super good. Good job, Arkham. That looks good as hell. Oh, I really like the designing for the shirt and everything. That is some good stuff. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Today, I have not been doing too much today, to be honest. Playing some piano just for fun, getting some work done, doing some chores, and then hanging out with my friends after to watch the Oilers game. But, yeah, it'll be a good time. I don't have to draw right now. I'm thinking I'm going to draw mellow and opposed to practice body. Yeah, I'd say do that. Yeah. Practice body poses more. I'm trying a different pose this time. I'm gonna say this is almost like my sequel to drawing like the Kuma pose, where it's like hunched over, except the Kuma one was very, very basic. I mean, this is day 25. Nothing's going on. Like back then, I'd say like all my poses were like always, I guess, very 2D, not really, I don't know, they're very like side facing, but like now I'm finally getting like the I don't even know when I started doing like even with these, like the Whitebeard one, very like not a lot of depth, I guess, and dimension with his body, but like I'm getting better at that now, I think. I don't know when I started getting better at that. I think it may have been around this time when I drew this guy, which yeah, was a while. Took a while for me to finally get that down, but anyway, point aside, I think I'm finally getting better at that, so this is kind of like a better rendition of a similar pose being hunched over. I want one thing for my birthday or Christmas. In our pad, you have, what's it called? The one I specifically have is a Julian tablet. I used to have a Wacom tablets though, which are also very good. I started off with, when I was in grade 7, a Wacom tablet without a screen, so I think it was a Wacom Intuos, I believe the name was. And then I upgraded to a Wacom 1 in grade 9, which has a screen, and then now I have the Julian Canvas 13, I want to say, which is the biggest one as of yet. It has a lot of fun features, comes with a pen thing. I'm not sponsored, by the way, I really like these guys. Yeah, Matthias, thank you for the character idea. Turned out really good. Oh, let's go. Learn problem I saw with besides, I'm not that good at drawing women. I think the coloring and fine art should be better. Oh, word, let's go. Oh, that's good. Yeah, you wouldn't think that, like, it's that much of a difference when drawing, like, men and women, but no, there is. Notable differences, and just, like, with even, like, the head shape as well. Like, there are, I guess, stereotypically, when you're trying to, like, if you're not doing, like, realism, you kind of got to, I guess, be more dramatic, with certain features. Like, whenever I'm drawing women, I try to give them, a more, like, pointed chin, I guess. But, yeah. I know paper, oh, I love this song. Is this Animal Crossing? Yeah. Oh, I used to play this song on a guitar. It's a really sweet song. I think this is from the DS version as well, which is even more nostalgic then. Because I had a DS, I still have a DS, but like, I rocked with that for so long. Still love my DS. Oh, I lied, this is from New Horizons. Okay, never mind. Let's see. I know paper isn't going to be good forever. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's super, super good for, like, there's always going to be, like, a bit of a, weird transition, especially if you're working on one without a screen. There's definitely a disconnect at the start when, like, you're drawing and then, like, it's not showing up on the, you gotta, like, understand, like, the motion, I guess, with it, and, like, kind of be able to bridge that disconnect between, like, have like, going on a device that has no screen to like that being mapped onto like an actual device, if that makes sense. But yeah, I guess that's not really a problem if you get a tablet with a screen, but you know, if you're looking for really cheap versions, I would recommend something like the Wacom Intuos, because it also comes with, well, the one I had three different softwares, one of them being Clip Studio Paint, which I now always use. So because of Wacom, that introduced me to this software, which I am so happy about, because this is such a great software for both drawing and animation. It's really good. Oh yeah, Matthias, the most random thing happened earlier. Ooh. Okay, do tell. What would her waist be? Around here. What are these different characters that you're typing, Rebecca? I don't understand what language is this Korean? I'm going with the, I don't even know if that's Korean, it might be Chinese or Cantonese, Mandarin, I don't know. After this song, can you do Mellows theme? Use guitar very calming and some music I used in my shorts. Ooh, word. Mellows theme. Get to work immediately, it's so busy. Nah. Are you at work right now? Ooh, this. I did fuck with this. I heard like 5 notes in my, yeah, that's good. Get to, what do you, no, I'm not pulling up to work, bro. I gotta draw Scarlett from One Piece. Also, using your phone during work? On company time? Okay, buddy. I am telling ZJ about this one. You're at work right now? Oh yeah, cause it's a what? Lilo and Stitch Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible. I'm gonna try that again. Mission Impossible. That's cooked. Well, man, that blows. But what can you do? I mean, I would love to help. But you know, I short on time. You know. Just wondering if you ever have an art style outside of these One Piece drawings. Yeah. No, that wasn't rude. So I used to do, I've actually had a few different art styles. I used to have I haven't shown you guys my old stuff. So this is actually a repurposed YouTube channel that I used to have where I used to do animations. I'll try to find what they used to look like. Hold on. They were not bad, but I just pirated all the videos because I'm like, I'm not gonna make a new account for this. I'm just gonna use this one. If I even have them on this computer, I may not. But I used to have a very different art style from this, very cartoony. And then at some point, I made a video on Breaking Bad. I used a very different art style, one more similar to regular show, maybe? Get back to this music. Get back to this. It's getting a bit intense. Yeah, but no, I'm like very unfamiliar with like an anime art style actually. So like this was never my the go-to art style ever. I'm still not very proficient in this. I've had very different art styles throughout the years. My art style used to be very reminiscent of like the Peanuts comics as well by like Charles Schultz, like Charlie Brown and stuff. And then like stuff like Big Nate and Captain Underpants. Yeah, art styles like that. So like I've never touched the anime art style before, so yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was looking for a good stream to watch, so I went to a short stream. I ran to Glitch Art on a random Rocket League stream. That's goated. That's crazy, actually. What a small world. Probably not, it's just a refined algorithm, but yeah. in Galveston with scribbles. Where's Galveston? Where's that? Off the city in Texas. Ooh, what type of shit? Hope you guys have a fun time there. That's fun. That was awesome. I have never been to Texas. I've only been to 2 states, being New York and Boston. Both great times, man. Also, I'd like to see a character on the side of the One Piece fan letter. Yes! What I should do, I should draw the girl that's in the One Piece fan letter. One Piece fan letter girl. I don't think she has a name. Yeah, the art style itself is very... Oh, no, I guess it is pretty different. The animation is what is the most difference with it, and I think the background work. And, like, there's all... Yeah. I need to figure out what that exact animation is. Because, like, it doesn't, like, prioritize, like, shading and stuff like that. It uses, like, very... I don't know, it's interesting. It's a very different art style, which I really like, so I do want to experiment with that as well, so that is a good suggestion. But yeah. I like that. Oh, man. My favorite artist is the Death Note artist and the main guy who worked on Studio Ghibli. Ooh, I like that. I don't know who the main guy is. I didn't know it was like how that is, but yeah. At some point I want to learn a second art style, nothing too different from my normal art style. Valid. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not very shading based. You should do lighting like the official One Piece drawing. How does One Piece do lighting anyway? They don't do like highlights like I do highlights. Yeah, maybe I should start doing it like that. They have very like specific things like those animators have like studied shading and stuff and how like it interacts with like clothing. So I'd really need to like get a stronger understanding of that as well. Definitely something I should do, but yeah, no, that's all good. There we go. Fingers are cooked, and I'm getting too messy, which means I'm just gonna give up on the fingers for now. Bring that there. That should be good. Oh, my thing's a bit off. Wait, I didn't realize that. My bad. Is that better? I think that's better. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Wait, my thing has like been off the entire time. Wait till you start animating it so hard, and motivation goes, yeah. No, I've been animating for around 4 years now. Or no. No, actually 7, I think. I guess like actually locked in on animating as like a career option. 7 years now. Or maybe 6. I don't know actually. I kind of lost track, but yeah. I'm surprised I don't think I've dealt with burnout unless like my mind just like suppressed that. But yeah, I think it like gives me a lot more liberty to, at least with like an anime art style though, that's gonna be much more tough. Like what I did back then is more akin to like animatics. Actually no, that's not true. it would be like the most similar would be is like maybe like the Odd Ones Out type animation where it's very minimal, but like, you know, not lip syncing or anything like that, but like not like, you know, yeah, I don't know. It's one thing I can see is how much you draw full body drawings. There's nothing wrong about it, but sometimes it doesn't fill up the space in the canvas, which I feel is important. So it doesn't fill up the space in the canvas, which I feel is important. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, because all these are gonna be like full body drawings at the end of the day. That's just how it is. Hello, MXR. Sorry for butchering that. How are you doing? Besides from One Piece, what other inspiration for your art? Okay, so back then, so like a very, very long like series of like inspirations for art. My first one I would say would be. Man, that's tough actually. It would have been a book I read, or it might have been the Charlie Brown animations, because every year my family will watch the Charlie Brown Christmas, to the point where like we have like a lot of the lines memorized. So maybe that had played a part in it? I don't know. Wait a minute. Hello, are you guys still here? It says my Wi-Fi cut out. Am I geeking? I don't know if I'm geeking. Are you guys still here? No one's saying anything. I don't know if... Has anyone noticed yet? Hold on, is my Wi-Fi okay? We're good? Okay, maybe I was just geeking for no reason then. I love your art style, thank you. Thank you, yeah. My idea for Mello is him in a pose laughing, like leaning backwards, but he's not laughing but screaming while... Ooh, okay. No, I'm no longer here? Okay, cool. No, but yeah. I don't know, yeah. Throughout all this, I don't think the art style has, like, changed. Well, like, it's definitely improved. Like, with Gaimon, you can tell, like, it was not exactly like how he is shown there, but, like, I think... I mean, if we bring this to, like, a character that was drawn more recently, like, Killer, like, I'd say that one looks basically spot on, in my opinion. Maybe I'm, like, tooting my own horn too much, but... Yeah, I think that's just, like, you know... After drawing 100 of these guys, you hopefully get better at some point. But it's funny, because, like, I haven't really noticed too much that I have been improving, until, like, my friend pointed it out to me. I'm like, oh... I am better at drawing, but it feels weird, because, like, whenever I have, like... pen and paper, I still, like, without direction, I can still, like, not really know how to draw. It feels like I forget a lot of my direction. But, like, as long as I have, like, any sort of reference, I think it's better, but, like, yeah, it is overwhelming to have just, like, a blank canvas. Like, I suffer a lot from, you know, like, the fear of, like, the first page on a sketchbook. That's why I always start, like, at the, like, the later pages, and then I do my last drawing on the end of the front page, at the very front. So, yeah, it's, yeah, sorry, about, like, all these different art things. So, for animation, I watched a lot of Asdif movie back then. Asdif movie and Ed's World, which were, like, you know, on YouTube. Rest in peace, Ed. But, yeah, just, I really love their stuff. I love, like, the comedy animation so much as well. Also Amazing World of Gumball, I grew up watching that. I know they're remaking the show as well, which is really fun. I don't care, like, people's stance on it. Like, maybe it's like, oh no, just let the series, you know, be done. Like, I think it's cool that, like, a new generation will be able to, like, watch The Amazing World of Gumball, and I think it's gonna be really fun still. But yeah, that, and then Alan Becker as well. His stickman drawings were amazing, and I remember the first time I saw, I think it was inspired by Alan Becker. Unless he actually was on Flipnote Studio, I don't know. But on Flipnote Studio on the DSi, I loved watching different animations on there. That's probably like how that's how I learned how to animate at the beginning. Which was like very, very small, you know, like, why did I do air quotes on that? No, it was very, very small. But yeah, then eventually, when me and my friend watched The Odd Ones Out, I was like, oh, I love this genre of, like, storytelling animation. I got really into, like, the storytime animation community for a while, and, like, It was fun. It was fun. There was someone I got to, like, I'd say like somewhat online friends with. Like, we're still like friends on Discord. But his name is Awesome May. He is an amazing. I guess he doesn't do as much animation anymore. He does like movie reviews and stuff, but he's a really good content creator. I still watch his videos every now and then. But yeah, I started off making some fan art with him. Then like he'd do like little like events and whatnot, and I'd like hop in those games and everything. And it's like, yeah, that also like it reminds me a lot of like I feel like it's like a similar feeling to like how some of you guys may feel watching these videos. It's like it doesn't feel like intimidating, especially when it's like a smaller creator as well. Because when I watched him, he was maybe like 3,000 subscribers, still a lot obviously, but it was like the live stream chats were very like, you know, smaller, kind of like what these were. So like it felt nice to be able to like talk to like a content creator who was like, you know, did amazing feats of work. Like one of his most popular videos, I think, is a bunch of his fans reanimated an episode of Phineas and Ferb, and it was super fun. But yeah, no, I got a bit distracted there. But yeah, no, he's a great guy, and yeah, that is kind of where it leads to this. I mean, there's so many other mediums of art I wanted to pursue at certain areas in my life, but it's always kind of come back to like some sort of like thing with like this, you know. To be honest, I just want to like pursue as much stuff as I can in arts. Like I just want to like let my brain run wild with like all the ideas I've had artistically. So yeah. Well, I think when you're in an art community, your art improves so fast you don't even notice how much you improved. Exactly, yeah. No, I totally agree with that. It's very interesting to look back at like where you started and be like, oh shit, I actually am better. Yeah. Okay, this music is in some intense piano. Okay. Oh, no, now it's chill. It's still kind of intense. There. I'm liking this dress design, actually. I like Scarlett's dress. It's a nice color on it. I guess you can't really see what the color is, but the reference photo, it's a orange, nice like yellowish orange color. Very nice. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have her holding a sunflower, which is a big part of the Dressrosa arc in the sunflower field, especially for Rebecca, the character, not the person in chat. One Piece sunflower. So I don't know who she's gonna be giving the sunflower to, because when I draw Rebecca, I'm obviously gonna draw her like when she's an adult. Or, well, no, she's not even an adult, which makes it really weird the way she was designed. Whatever, I'm gonna turn a blind eye to that. But yeah. So I don't know, there's a lot of kid characters that she could be giving a sunflower to still. Especially with, like, the Elbaf characters now. Like, a lot of them being kids. I won't give any spoilers, but yeah. So, it's gonna be hard to design a sunflower because they're very detailed. It's tough because like sunflowers are like background objects in One Piece. Yeah, how would that work then? Because they can't be like, because like the backgrounds are always more like hyper detailed than the other stuff. So wait, I gotta search up if like what the sunflowers look like when they're like close to frame, like how much less are they detailed? Sunflower field. Anyways, I love sunflowers as well. I got my flowers right over here. Yo, what's up? Matthias, my next video is going to be on the 50th. Oh, I read that wrong. It's going to be the 50th I think I need to think of it as just for a knockoff Mr. Beast thumbnail, like I always do. I like that. I don't know if we have an official Joy Boy yet, but could you draw him? Also, did you do Roger? I haven't done Roger yet, no. But I like the idea of doing Joy Boy. I need like a significant day for Joy Boy though. It needs to be a real. I think I have an idea for Joy Boy actually. Thank you for bringing that up. I think I have a good idea for Joy Boy. Yeah, I'm just holding these flowers now. I like them, so maybe I can like put them somewhere like somewhere in frame where they're not like in the way. This work? Yeah, that works. I mean, they're covering me, but like they work. Also, they're like really messing with the lighting, but they work. Sure, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Yeah, I just... Okay, Doflamingo... Sunflowers field, scene, field. Why are there like no like videos uploaded on the internet for like the sunflower... Hold on. Rebecca versus Diamante. There we go. I was curious. I'm gonna jump Dandy. Ooh. I love your flower dress, man. Thank you. Thank you. Do you think we'll get a full Roger flashback? That's a good question, actually. That's a good question, because like in some ways... Oh, that's a close-up of a sunflower. Okay. Fuck, they're designed like really detailed close-up as well. Actually, no, that works. Okay, we're good. I'd like a Roger flashback, but also I kind of like the appeal of him like being almost up to interpretation. Like, especially with his execution, there's like so many interpretations of it. Like it was on a rainy day, it was on like sunny day, it was at night, you know. There's a lot of different interpretations from different characters on when it happened. But I also want like the balance of like him not being perceived as a mythical deity, because like I like the idea that like everyone is kind of human at the end, right? That like there's no like status of them being a god that makes them better, cough cough, holy knights. But yeah. Okay, I found a good frame to use for the sunflower drawing. Yeah. I see if I go to design the how to design the dress. Let's see. Roger's vlogs on Milscan? Yeah, true. I'm just gonna get the door. There we go. Sorry. There's guys working on our roof right now. So I had my window open, and they like walked by me with a plank of wood. I'm like, oops, my bad. How did you get the idea for this? I was struggling with the idea for this one for a while. I wanted to like give her like a sunflower to be holding. Because like that just like that vision really struck with me, especially with like I won't spoil if like you're not on Dressrosa yet. But the sunflower seemed like really reminiscent of Scarlett. So yeah, and I don't know, I was thinking of like her like originally having it like cover her mouth almost. I guess I can mimic it with like this. Like something like this, or... But I need something dynamic, and I'm like, okay, I like the idea of her giving the sunflower to someone. But yeah. If she was sitting on her heels... Yeah... Sitting on your heels, hold on. Yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean, okay. Ooh, that might be a bit of a drastic change, though. I see... Also, I love the Maruka music. See, it might be a bit too hard to drastically change that, making it look good. Yeah, it's a tough one. What's up, brother God? Unless I did it, does that look good? This is Mario Kart Wii music. Okay. Oh yeah. Unless that kind of works. I think the face is a bit too long. Face is too long as well. Yeah. Do agree with that. Yeah. Maybe that does work actually. Maybe that does work. Yeah. I just need to work on this because this is not how it's it's supposed to be looking. Is it too hard changing to make the other leg more in sync with the other leg? Yeah. True. But actually I think that turned out not too bad actually. I don't see a problem with that. My inability to recognize errors, of course, is a hindrance to that, but yeah. It's just good to have like another pair of eyes watching the art as well. I think that's why I'm so happy I'm doing these streams as well. Because I am able to get, you know, actual insight. Because I don't know, I feel bad like asking other people about my art when it's like I don't even know why. It's not even a big deal. Like I'll just be like, yeah, I don't know. But I'm just rambling. I'm just yapping away. Don't mind me. But maybe something like that. Yeah. Okay, that has potential actually. That's potential. I think the next like kind of like flaps on the dress, whatever these are legally called. I don't know what the terms for these are. The dress flappy flaps, but and then go in probably a little bit like this, and then go back out. Maybe not that much, but and then if it's okay, maybe I got lost in the sauce there. I'm gonna revisit that. The shoulders might be a bit broad for the actual Toei animation design. Okay. Yeah, more slim, I guess. Yeah, I see what you mean. I don't know if that kind of helps. Yeah, it gives it more of a slim appearance, hopefully. I mean, I can also just like kind of slim her body. Yeah, okay, I think that works. And then maybe her arms can be made smaller. Buff ma, I mean woman. Yeah. Yeah, that is a character that doesn't make sense to be buff, I don't think. Well, I mean, to be fair, she did raise Rebecca, who was a very strong woman, so maybe. But I think given her personality, I don't really fit. Then we have to bring this down a little bit, I'd say. Yeah, I need to bring this down to the point where it's like this is not. How do I do that then? How do I do that? Because like that's like the I need to figure out a way to make this like work without like ruining the what you could say, I'm struggling on my words. The perspective of it. Okay, maybe that works a bit better actually. Yeah. Okay, that's a bit better actually. Yeah, hair stuff will go over there then. But if you want to raise the collarbones and breasts, because there's more of a slacking position, you might want to move the head down. Yeah, true. Head goes down. Bring the nose down there to start. Yeah, because I think the head, I think like the collarbone area, was that? Yeah, that'd be it. Yeah, the head would just need to be more down, I'd say. Good call. Good call. There we go. I think the way the collarbones are also going, like maybe they should be more curved like that. Or maybe that's the wrong collar. Or no, that doesn't look. Hold on. We'll stick with that for now. We'll stick with that for now. I think that's looking significantly better. Just gonna make her head a bit shorter. Okay. I got 109 views after posting my drawing 2 hours ago. Let's go. No way, good for you. Can you see if my drawing has good fire physics or the waving in post? Yeah, sure. Okay. I can see the waving thing. There's not a lot for me to get like a clear image yet, but I think I can tell that it's like waving. Like the wind would be blowing it to the top right. So that looks good so far, I'd say. Yeah, I like that. Hold on. Didn't realize the collarbone would be affecting this one so much. Yo, what's up, Capybara? Nothing much. How are you doing? Good to have you here. Yeah, okay. That could be good. This could be good. No, you're all good. But the arms might be a bit long since her... Oh, yeah, they are. Fuck. Since her legs aren't on the ground, supposed to get her for... Yeah. Damn it. You have such a good eye for this, or I just don't have the eye for this at all. Would it work if it's like the arm is coming out a little bit? I can maybe fix this by like extending the legs. Is that a doable fix? I do agree with the idea that the arms look a bit long. If I take this and... The flowers are touching my 2 fingers, by the way? Yeah. No, I'll fix that one later. I got him. That should be a better fix right there. Okay. Shows the hand has 6 fingers. Does it actually? 1, 2, 3. Oh. It does. And that is why you should count. But it's fine. The finger stuff I'm not too worried about because like I'll get to that eventually. Like I'm just trying to work on the main proportions right now. Taking it one thing at a time, but I think that is better. Yeah, that was here, I'm gonna play that song again actually. I really like that song. What song was that? That was Rito Village. Oh yeah, that's the Rito Village theme. I love that one. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. Think we are cooking. Matthias, can you look at the drawing that I made from the idea you gave me in the news posts? Yeah, sure. W steampunk vibes. Okay. I fuck with that indubitably. I'm trying to see, is the hand on the right side? I think the hand that's being visible might, here I'm gonna have to zoom in on that, hold on. So that might be on the wrong side, that's the only thing I can note of. But oh, I love like the little watch details and everything, the hat. Oh, that's got great steampunk vibes. Yeah, that's a good piece, you know, when it just fits together. Like I can immediately tell what I'm looking at, what the aesthetic is. Super good. Just speaking from experience, because I've also messed up the way of the hand, unless I'm getting that wrong. But I think with the hand position like that, where it's like going out, might need to go the other way. You're going to DC tomorrow to see a baseball match. Ooh, word. That's fun. Is it like a professional baseball or like, you know, local? Okay, sounds good. Okay, guys, we will be heading off now, actually. We have supper. Sorry about that. But, yeah, thank you guys very much for the help. I said this is going to be a shorter stream. So, we're going to head off now. Just doing a little bit of the sunflower just to get an idea. That's too big, but we'll figure that out later. It's the Giants. Ooh, loud. Who should I draw? Next stream when? I don't know about tomorrow or Sunday. Maybe we can do one Sunday before work. Or no, I work in the morning, so maybe not actually. We'll stream whenever. Yeah. Okay. Oh, can you give me another idea for a character? I'll let someone else do that in the chat. Other people give each other ideas. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one, bud. Bye-bye.